Let's go. What's going on, crypto people? Michael O2 is in the building. Happy Saturday. Good morning. Yeah, did FSOC just get the green light to destroy crypto? Gotta wonder. We'll get into it a little bit. Interesting article coming out of Reuters. Listen, the crypto market is doing what it does. Shout out to Ralph Paul and Real Vision Crypto. We got some interesting highlights to share with you. Life is good. We're so early. We're blessed. We're playing a game that 99.99% of the masses don't even know is being played. And we're winning. Ha ha, let's go. Colin Hughes is in the building. How are you, my friend? Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life in the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning. Happy Saturday to each and every one of you. How cool is it to know that we're so early in this game? We're early adopters in this new asset class that is the digital asset space. It is a really, really cool position and spot to be in. We're going to go over the market because the market is doing what it does. I got some interesting stuff coming from the FSOC in their latest publication. Did they just get the green light to destroy crypto? Is this really about protecting the U.S. financial stability of the the stability of the U.S. financial systems? Is that what it's really about? Non-bank institutions designation, non-banks. FSOC has been given a new hammer to wield. I think. We'll see. We'll get into it. We'll definitely get into it. Interesting stuff for sure. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here. What an interesting time, I got to tell you. It's very, very interesting. But I'm wondering about this FSOC thing. Is the dollar still king? Is the dollar still king? Is this really about the debasing or debasement of the fiat dollar? Is the dollar really still king? We'll get into that as well. Read an interesting article about the SEC's complete misunderstanding of the digital asset space. Complete misunderstanding. We'll cover that as well. It is good to see you guys for sure. We're going to go over the numbers because, again, you know, the market's just doing what it does for sure. I can't wait to share with you guys some very, very interesting stuff from Ralph Paul. Two very, 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 very good interviews at Real Vision Crypto. I'm going to share some clips with you guys because we're so blessed, Colin. We're so blessed to be early in this space. We can get this information for free, as a matter of fact, and be ahead of the game, be massively ahead of the game, be able to level up our IQs in XRP, the digital asset space as a whole, and traditional finance for free. I mean, it's pretty amazing what we're able to do on YouTube, what we're able to do, and the knowledge we're able to obtain on YouTube and Twitter. It's crazy stuff. You just got to apply the principle of discernment, obviously, right? Boy, oh boy, we're just really, really, really blessed. Let me get this. I'm going to share the stream, but let me first, let's see, where can I share it? Get the stream out to the family. Let's go here real quick and share this out to the fam for sure. Let them know that the Crypto Siege is live. Definitely want to do that. Go over here. Yeah, so how everybody's Saturday going thus far? Is it good? You feeling like I am? Feeling blessed to be so early in this space? It's a really cool feeling. It really is a really, really cool feeling to be in this position. See if I can do it here. I think I can. Excellent condition. All right. Excellent condition. There it is. Huh. Yeah, it's not there. Let's get this out. Let the world know the crypto siege is live, baby. Let's do it. Let's let the world know. Appreciate you guys checking in. This will take just a second to get this out. Then I'm going to go back. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Got the monetization on. Everything's looking really, really good. The stream is showing excellent connection. So that's good to see as well. Legendary is in the building. What's going on, bro? It is good to see you. I don't think let's do here. Let's go back to the studio. Looking good, man. Good to see you. It's an interesting time, like I said, to be early in the space, and we got to take advantage of it and leverage that, which means we got to level up our IQ. We have to do that, right? We have to level up our IQ for sure. Okay, there it is. It's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Colin Hughes says, hi, Steve. Did you guys have an emergency signal sent to everyone's telephone in the U.S. as they are planning on doing this in the UK at 3 p.m. tomorrow? Maybe we should be expecting Armageddon. No, I don't think I've heard about that. Sent to everyone's telephone an emergency signal. No, I've not heard about that, my friend. Legendary says, chilling like a villain. Kevin Land is in the building. What's going on, bro? Good to see you this morning. Something big is going down tomorrow afternoon. Interesting. I hadn't heard about that. Real interesting. Let's go with this market real quick. I was going to make a Solana buy at $21. I didn't do it. Let's go with this market, though. Wait a minute. Why do I keep doing that? I want to share a screen. Shout out to Networks. Feeling blessed to be early with Flair and Songbird. Got to tell you, feeling really, really blessed to be early there. Got to tell you. With an opportunity to be the next level layer 1 blockchain. Yeah, pretty cool. Listen to a guy that got in Solana at 22 cents. Rode that thing up to $250+ dollars. Is that crazy? So according to CoinGecko, according to the one, let me refresh that again. According to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap is at $1.21 trillion. It is down however, for all the new people checking in on the podcast, it's down from over $3 trillion market cap. $3 trillion at one time. And under 24 hours, it's down 2%. So 1.21 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is at 43.9%. That, my friends, does not make fun alt season. We all know it. Blockchain backer knows it. Can't have a Bitcoin dominance at 43.9% and expect an alt season. Bitcoin is trading at $27,279. Ethereum is trading at $1,852 on the 7-day. They're down 10%, over 10%, and over 11%, respectively. XRP is trading at 46 cents, down 12% on the 7-day. Shout out to the swing traders out there in the digital asset space who must be loving the opportunity to get in and do its thing. So nothing really to report there on the market in terms of something exciting, unless you're very, very excited about being able to buy the dip. If you're excited about being able to buy the dip, you should be excited. Now, this article here about the US dollar is interesting. I don't know if it's an attention grab. I don't know what's going on, but it's interesting. It's titled, "The Media Won't Touch This." The media won't touch this story about the end of the US dollar. What say you, fam? Do you believe that the US dollar is coming into an end, or do you believe that the end of the US dollar as the world's reserve currency is coming to an end? It's an interesting, very, very interesting article. There's a major shift underway. One, the United States mainstream media has left largely untouched, even though it will send the United States into an economic maelstrom and dramatically reduce the country's importance in the world. The demise of the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. Interesting stuff there. The dominance of the dollar gave the United States incredible power and influence around the world, but the times they are changing. As the world's emerging economies gain ever more prominence, the United States is losing hold of its position as the world's superpower. Many on the long list of nations that dislike America are pondering ways to reduce American influence in their affairs. Ditching the dollar is a very good start. We can't forget France's recent announcement about saying they need to stop depending, they need to decrease the dependence on the US, just as a whole, whether it be for protection or as to, on the US dollar. It's interesting stuff. And I don't know if mainstream media is not covering. I would say that they are. This writer goes on to say that the supremacy of the dollar is not nearly as solid as most Americans believe it to be. More generally, the United States is not the global superpower it once was. That these trends are very much connected, as demonstrated by the world's response to US sanctions against Iran. US allies, including much of Europe and parts of Asia, fell into line quickly, reducing imports of Iranian oil. But a good number of Iran's clients do not feel the need to toe America's party line. And Iran certainly doesn't feel any need to take orders from the US. Some countries have objected to America's sanctions on Iran vocally, adamantly refusing to be ordered around. Others are being more discreet, choosing instead to simply trade with Iran through avenues that get around the sanctions. Interesting stuff from this author. These are the author's words, not mine. It's ironic the United States fashioned its Iranian sanctions, assuming that oil trades occur in US dollars. That assumption, an echo of the more general assumption that the US dollar will continue to dominate international trade, has given countries unfriendly to the US a great reason to continue to move away from the dollar. It backfired. I saw this recent, I think it was India paid off a loan and the Chinese yuan to Russia. In the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollar loan, paid off the loan to Russia and the Chinese yuan. Interesting stuff. So the sanctions thing and the being a bully on the beat, it's not working. If they don't trade in dollars, America's dollar-centric policies carry no weight. It's a classic backfire sanctions intended in part to illustrate the US continued world supremacy are in fact encouraging countries disillusioned with that very notion to continue their moves away from the US currency. A slow but steady trend that will eat away at its economic power until there is little left. And I ask you, what is going to be this nation's response to this trend? What's going to be our response? Let's delve into both situations, the demise of the dollar's dominance and the Iranian sanctions shortcut in more detail. Interesting stuff there. What do you think about that, guys? What is going to be the US's response to this slow but steady trend away from the US dollar? That's an important question that we got to ask. It's a really, really important that we got to ask. Work until I moon. What's going on, fam? Spanish Cobra's in the building. How are you? Life is good, brother. What's good with you? Danny Lowe checked in. What's going on, Danny Lowe? Appreciate you being here this morning. That's right, Colin Hughes. It's like typical American friendly fire with the sanctions. They have indeed shot themselves in the foot. Colin says, I love Flare Networks. It's amazing. Yeah, I agree with you. Work Until I Moon says, I did buy the dip. Gotcha. Very cool. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Danny Lowe says, Saudi Arabia will be the catalyst to the end of the dollar as the reserve currency status. And we can all thank this current administration for this. Indeed. Indeed. It's an interesting time, for sure. It's a very, very interesting time. With that being said, in today's, in light of a slow but steady trend, Raoul Paul and some CEOs of some hedge funds say that the dollar is still king. However, it's still king. The dollar is still king. But in addition to saying that the dollar is still king, he offered some suggestions for a hedge against this monetary policy. You got to have a hedge against the monetary policy of banks, of this nation's government, I should say, debasing money. That's a monetary policy, debasing the currency. Yeah, work until I moon. The petrodollar ended when we did not protect Saudi Arabia when Iran attacked the Saudi Aramco oil refinery. Indeed. Interesting stuff. Let's take a listen to XRP Precision Beach. What's good? Good Saturday, Season Game. Good Saturday to you, my friend. Appreciate you checking in this morning. I love it. You guys have already hit that like button on the way in. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Big time. And then listen to an interesting little excerpt from Real Vision Crypto. I found to be very, very, very fascinating. Very, very fascinating. Let me share the sponsor of this channel real quick. I always want to share with my sponsor, Hotspot Shield VPN. Absolutely love what they got going on there. Hotspot. No NBA stuff. I haven't watched a single NBA game. Playoffs. Playoffs. Shout out to my sponsor, Hotspot Shield VPN, the world's fastest VPN according to Speed Test. Who called Speed Test? Stay private and access worldwide content. Protect yourself with military-grade encryption and access sites and streaming content around the world. The world's fastest VPN. That's a big, big benefit, especially if you're in a streaming space, right? Tech Radar, and I love the third-party reviews. I think it's important. Tech Radar says about Hotspot Shield VPN, more than twice the top speed, we've seen from many competitors. CNET, another third-party reviewer, said one of the easiest VPNs to set up and use. And ZDNet said, a VPN that lives up to the hype. I love that. PC Magazine, by far the fastest VPN. By far the fastest VPN. I love using Hotspot Shield VPN. I love the protocol, the Hydra protocol, next level in terms of security and speed. Absolutely love it. I went with the premium for sure. There is a free version if you can, and you just have to navigate around, closing out, or, fast forwarding ads or whatever on there on the free pricing, on the free version of it as well. I definitely recommend checking them out. It always will be a link in the description of all of my videos for Hotspot Shield VPN for sure. Let me do this. Let's do here. And share this with you. This is a very, very interesting. I should share my Twitter. Yeah, I'll share the Twitter. Since I got Twitter up, let me share my tweets with you guys. Nope, I didn't want to tweet. Go to my tweets. Guys, do me a favor out there in the podcast land. If you're hanging out and enjoying the Crypto Seeds, go follow Crypto Seeds on Twitter at crypto_CEEJ on Twitter. That would be super, super awesome. Here's one of the tweets that I put out today. This is really about the debasement of currency. The dollar is still king in all of this. The monetary hedges against governments debasing money is gold and crypto. Take a listen to this. I may have to get to the right minute mark, but I will do it. Yep, let me get to the right minutes.
Right, so this is why liquidity is so important, because the system does not function without it anymore. Before it was one of the key drivers, it's now the key driver. When I put together our kind of liquidity metric, and if we use even just the G5 central bank balance sheets as a simple proxy for liquidity, not as sophisticated as some of yours, the S&P correlation is 97.5%.
Yeah. Yeah,
because liquidity is everything. And one of the ideas that I've got that people still dismiss is that this is actually debasement of currency. So you're actively, what you're doing is lowering the value of the denominator. Mm-hmm. The dollar is still king in all of this. People get confused because of currency versus the value of the purchasing power of fiat currency. But it seems that it values the denominator every time they use the balance sheets.
Exactly right. And I think the thing is you've got to then look at what I call monetary hedges to effectively to avoid the problem of governments debasing money. Now, gold is the traditional monetary hedge. I think one of the ways that people get muddled by this is they associate gold as being an inflation hedge, a high street inflation hedge. It's not. It's never been that. It's always been a monetary inflation hedge. It so happens that monetary inflation can feed into high street inflation, but that's not the starting point is monetary inflation. And the other is crypto. Now, if you combine, and I've probably shown you charts before, and I think in a pack I sent over, I've got that evidence. But if you look at what I call monetary hedges, look at the market cap of gold plus the market cap of all crypto, that moves with liquidity almost 1 for 1. Okay, so if you're going to get this process of QE, what you'll see are monetary hedges zooming in the next few years, and that means gold, and it means crypto.
And that means gold, and that means crypto. Gold and crypto is the monetary hedge, but it's liquidity. It's moving along. Gold and crypto is moving along with liquidity. And that makes me think about David Schwartz's vision of global liquidity pools, because we cannot forget. And these global liquidity pools on the XRP ledger, global liquidity pools. And we cannot forget. And this is the thing that I think people miss when we hear global liquidity. That the XRP ledger can move anything of value. In tokenized gold, tokenized real estate, tokenized art, digital assets, tokenized real estate, anything of value. It can move anything of value in 3 to 5 seconds for less than a penny. By the way, that includes all fiat currencies. It includes the GBP and the CHF. It includes the yen. It includes the US dollar. It can move anything of value. Well, you might be saying as an XRP holder, how does that apply to me? You're going to be able to participate in providing liquidity and participate in global liquidity pools. And all you have to do is hop on with your XRP, and the automated market maker will do everything else for you. And you will benefit massively from providing liquidity. Right? And providing liquidity. So I imagine it is in the fiat dollar world where there may be lacks of liquidity in a particular fiat currency. You providing liquidity in XRP can be a solution. Yeah, and it's set up, this automated market maker is set up to massively incentivize people to provide liquidity. And David has talked about how they got it designed to essentially, I'm not going to say 100%, but to essentially rid itself of impermanent loss to liquidity providers. And the design mechanism. So this is not going to be your typical liquidity provider scenario. It's not going to be your typical LP system like that's out there today. It won't be that. David Schwartz said that. He said essentially rids itself of impermanent loss. And I think you have to have that a quotation mark there, because there's always risk in providing liquidity. But think about that and this massive incentive. And I think what sometimes we forget that this is on the XRPL. And it's all kind of stuff that can be put on the XRPL, tokenized, all kind of stuff, tokenized, all kind of stuff. You guys see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm putting down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Because, correct me if I'm wrong, Bitcoin, the blockchain, has been around for a while. It's longest, right? The second longest standing blockchain is the XRPL ledger. Perhaps the most used blockchain is the Ethereum blockchain. Tell me which blockchain of the three has ever stated publicly, ever stated in its documents, ever, that it can move anything of value in 3 to 5 seconds for less than a penny. Tell me about the blockchain that has echoed those same sentiments. Tell me the blockchain that has done that. I have not heard about it. Kyle Timur, what's up with you, bro? Good to see you. Good morning, C's. I got to cut you again. Not receiving indications when you go live, bro. Yeah, I know, man. I don't understand it. What's going on with YouTube and these notifications? It's just a constant challenge, bro. Constant. It really is a constant challenge. And I've heard people say unsubscribe, then subscribe again, and then re-hit the all notification thing, and that sometimes helps, but it's just a major issue. Danny Love says, turn your notifications off, then turn them back on. That fixed the issue for me. There you go, Kyle Timur. The real big wheel is in the building. What's going on, bro? Freedom Prospector, there you go. Stellar Lumens is the closest by my guess. Absolutely. They would be the closest. DJ Jarvis says, let's see. None? Yeah, exactly. That's right, Freedom Prospector. You're right about that. The word money comes from the word monete. Monete definition to mint, gold, silver, or copper coinage or bars. 95% of the planet can't distinguish the difference between money and currency. Yes, sir. You're 1000% right, man. Appreciate you checking in, Freedom Prospector. Really? Colin Hughes says $250 million of Bitcoin sold in stable coins just the other day. $250 million. Really? $250 million of Bitcoin was sold. Was that from a whale wallet, or was that from nations that held Bitcoin and just sold it off? Where'd that come from? Where'd that come from? $250 million of Bitcoin. Yeah, Colin, that's it. That is very interesting. I remember hearing that a Bitcoin wallet that had been dormant for like over 9 years was finally recently reactivated. Is that possibly what's kind of caused a little downtick? $250 million of Bitcoin. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But again, yeah, from a dormant wallet. There you go, Colin Hughes. Yeah. Colin Hughes says, where does XDC fit with that, Siege? I don't know. I've not looked into XDC. Have not looked into it. Yep. Yeah, another platform that it was dormant. Yeah. Morning, RC. Good to see you. No thoughts on post chain, brother. I have not looked into post chain. There, Colin Hughes says there was also another wallet after that too, Siege, with similar amounts. Danny Lost, that's an interesting thought there about Judge Torres and her being held back to kind of give a ruling. That is a very interesting thought. Let me find your tweet. Danny Love says, Crypto Siege, don't look for a ruling from Judge Torres anytime soon. I believe she is being held back under the premise of national security, in my opinion. Interesting thoughts, man. Very interesting thoughts. This is going to be interesting in the next few weeks, next few days, probably. Next few days to weeks. It's going to be very interesting going on there. But again, I feel like David Schwartz is, his vision for global liquidity pools is just something not to just have it go and come in one ear and go out the next. Is it a vision? Yes. Absolutely. But in my mind, the clarity of XRP is going to mean a lot of different things. It really, really is. That clarity is going to mean a lot because there hasn't been anything that can really echo those same sentiments of moving anything of value in 3 to 5 seconds for less than a penny. Maybe there's a blockchain that can do one, right? 4 to 5 seconds. Maybe it's a blockchain that can do something for a penny or two, maybe, right? Maybe there's a blockchain that can put everything on it, tokenize it, and move it. I have not heard of one blockchain that can do all three. And publicly tout that as one of its strengths. It's very, 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 very interesting. And if we can fix the Nostra problem, if we can fix the liquidity problems, and I think once we realize, especially as XRP holders, once we get, look, the market makers of the world, they get the value of holding their XRP and putting it to use when they can. But for the retail investor, do we get that we'll probably never, ever, ever have to liquidate our XRP? I get it, and it's been a long bear market, and maybe people had to cash out. I get it. But this idea of being in a position one day to never have to liquidate it, being liquidity providers and Flare networks, what's going to happen when this automated market maker comes out and gets active, and we're incentivized to provide liquidity, and this idea of being able to live off the interest, if you will, from the rewards accrued, if you will, from providing liquidity. Every day, I believe we're getting closer and closer to that kind of world. I really do. I mean, I'm just excited about it. Legendary says, Tether just printed another $100 billion. Expect a run up soon. Colin says, I can't wait until we can mint XRP on the Flare network. Yeah, I agree. Again, Flare network, I'm excited about this new project being built on the XRPL ledger. They're just waiting for hooks to get live so they can continue to do more things. But I'm really excited about DexFi.pro. You guys, I told you that, we had a chance to, I got a chance to interview them. We're going to do an interview for the community as well, after I speak to what I like to call Dev A over there on that project. But yeah, I'm loving the idea of being both a lender and a borrower on a non-custodial platform with my XRP. Really, really excited about that. And Danny Love, I did put your questions to the project. They haven't got back to me yet, but I can't wait to share it. I think they're putting something together with all the questions, and then they're going to cover it in a presentation that we're going to share with the Crypto Sieges family. 179, Kevin, what's going on? Hey, Siege, Render, any know about this coin? I don't know anything about RNDR. Certainly have heard about it. X179, Kevin says, that's one of my plans where I stake my XRP at my local bank. DJ Jarvis says, I get my exit strategy is not to exit. That's right, DJ Jarvis. I hear you, bro. I hear you. What a great chance to be in a position like that. 179 Kevin says, I can buy and sell Bitcoin at my bank? Really? You can buy and sell Bitcoin at your bank? That's interesting. So you mean you can use your bank to buy? Did you mean you can use your bank to buy and sell Bitcoin, or are you literally buying and selling it at your bank? Literally, the bank is the intermediary. Do tell, 179 Kevin. So at your bank, so you can go into your bank and buy Bitcoin. I think that's what 179 Kevin is saying. Trading Prospector says, I don't own any XRP yet, but Siege and Crew got me thinking. I hear you, bro. So 179 Kevin, I believe, is saying that he can go to his bank or access his bank and buy Bitcoin at his bank. And Colin is asking 179 Kevin, can he custody? Can he actually take that Bitcoin, put it on a ledger, put it on a self-custody wallet, like the BABB wallet, by the way? Very excited about the BABB wallet. Very excited about that. If you haven't heard, very excited about the BABB wallet. 179 Kevin says, yes, LOL, I can buy at my bank and sell it there. Question, can you take the Bitcoin that you just bought and self-custody it? And is this a US bank, 179 Kevin? Is this a US bank? We want to know. The Crypto Siege family want to know. Oh, not yet. Okay, so you can't custody it yet, 179 Kevin. Got it. Got it. Not yet. It's not. It's good you got access, but we want to be able to custody that thing for sure. Definitely want to be able to custody that for sure. Guys, I highly encourage you to check out Real Vision Crypto, Raoul Paul and Real Vision Crypto. Now, I'm wondering, do I have to, let me do this real quick because I feel like I may have to do this. Let me do this.
Now, please.
Let me do this because I got to make sure I do this because what happened there? Let's go here. Because even though I did that on Twitter, it's still on my YouTube channel, right? Let me give credit to Mr. Raoul Paul and Real Vision Crypto so I don't get like a strike on my channel. Make sure I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. I mean, it was an awesome interview. I'm telling you, go guys, go check out your Real Vision Crypto. Let me make sure this is up and running. Check out Real Vision Crypto on that interview. It was golden. All right, let me do this. Make sure I do this. Credit. Real Vision Crypto. Let me share the video. I think that should work. That should work. Let me make sure I save that. There it is. It's saved. By the way, link in the description for the world's fastest VPN, Hotspot Shield VPN. If you like to check that out, tell them Crypto Siege sent you. Let me do this here real quick. And don't forget, pay your bills with crypto, and it's an off-ramp. Don't forget about spritz.app.finance. I'm telling you, game-changing, love it. I paid a couple bills. I will be paying a couple more in a couple of days as well. Absolutely love what they got going on over there at Spritz Finance. Link in the description of all my videos for that as well. Really like what they got going on there. See this. Let's do this. All right, guys, there it is. Make sure we got that in there. There it is. All right. Oh, Danny Lowe says this is why Jerome Powell said they are not coming for crypto, because the Fed is colluding with terror. Interesting. It is multi-coin freedom prospector. Yep. It is indeed multi-coin. Birdtime Music Group, what's going on? What up, C? Unify is a credit union, right? They operate under different regs. Good to see they're starting to offer digital assets. Yeah, 179 Kevin says it's UNIFIs. Unify is the name of this bank. Welcome to Earth TV. Jackie 33 is in the building. What's going on? Lady of Crypto is in the building. How are you? Good to see you. Yeah, credit union kind of has their own kind of thing as well, because I think there's actually like a credit union regulator of some sort, like a regulator of credit unions. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah. I like the BABB wallet. Absolutely like that Freedom Prospector. Yeah, because we have the tokens on the wallet and we have Bitcoin on the wallet as well, and it's very international friendly. In fact, it is for international users from the UK as well. So it's UNIFY. Okay, 179 Kevin said it is UNIFY Bank. Got it. Yeah, love the BAB. Love the BAB thing. Absolutely love the BAB thing for sure. Yeah, so there it is, guys. It's a very, hold on one second. Let me do one thing with the podcast. Yep, you're right. Let me do this real quick. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys checked out that wallet, but I like it. I like it a ton. Super fast. Yeah, I did that. Danny. I muted the mic for a second while I said goodbye to the podcaster hanging out, Danny Lowe. No worries. You're good. You're good. Yeah, so yeah, let me share this wallet with you guys. Oh, I did stake my ASTO tokens. Danny Lowe, I did stake those ASTO tokens. Yep, I did do that. Yeah, this is a very interesting app, because you can do different the GPX and the Real right now currently, and I think you can add other ones as well. Let me see if I hit add funds. Let me see. Really lucky. That's the deposit. But boy, they're opening up in so many other different countries. It's crazy right now. US dollar, GBP, the Real. BAB is ready to set up your GBP account, enable you to send, receive, and spend British pounds. Please note, to open a British pound account, you should have the equivalent of 20 euro in any of your bank accounts. And it's got the real in there as well. But they've opened up in so many other different nations. It's unbelievable. You're down to 4 assets, really. Danny Lowe says, I'm down to 4 assets. So right now, the crypto is Bitcoin and ETH and Tether. Bitcoin, ETH, and Tether. So I got my Bitcoin on there as well. But I love the currency X. I really like. In and out. It says here, convert. Let me see, from to GBPX. Yeah, so that you can go from Tether, US dollar, Real, ETH, into the GBPX. I'm curious about this for all my Forex traders out there. I'm really becoming more and more intrigued with the Hong Kong dollar. I'm becoming more and more intrigued with that. I think that's going to be very interesting this year to look into. Making sure this is good. Yeah, I like this. I really like it. There's somebody asking me, so there's a couple of currencies and it's multi-wallet, Bitcoin, ETH, Tether, looking like right now. Freedom Prospector, does it have Lightning built in? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've been condensing my crypto portfolio as well. I really have. Oh, the son's calling, gotta call him back. Danny Love is down to Bitcoin, XRP, XLM, and USDC. Nice, bro. Nice. Work until I moon says 4 assets. Man, I would pick copper, lead, silver, XRP. I hear you, bro. I hear you. So, guys, that is the word on the street. That is the latest and greatest from the crypto seas. Be sure to check out this video from Raoul Pal. This is not it. Where'd that come from? Let me get that for you. Yeah, there it is right there. I'm telling you, it's a great listen to. It's only 10 minutes too, which is really good. Raoul Pal and Michael Howell. 10 minutes is a great listen to. Let me get that for you. Copy that. It's time to level up, fam. It's time to level up. We can no longer afford to be naive, right? We got to understand that we're blessed to be early adopters in this new asset class. That's the digital asset space. 179 Kevin says, C's, did you paper trade any? Did I paper trade any? No. 179 Kevin, what do you mean by paper trade? Did I go somewhere and try paper trading? Or Time Music Group says, I was talking to Work Until I Moon. My goal is to acquire some rhodium. Nice. Yeah, so I ended up buying both Songbird and Flare. Even though I did get the airdrops, I put some of that dirty nasty fiat into both of those as well. Well, all right, guys, we're gonna wrap this thing up. I got some reading to do. Gonna read my next book here. Ask by Ryan Levesque. Gotta get that down. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna knock this out today. It's only 180 pages. I love it. Technically 182 pages. I can't wait. RC, thank you, my friend. RC says, tagged you the Nomad tweet siege. I think you will like the project. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. I will definitely check it out. Oh, no, 179 Kevin. I've never done Forex trading. I was looking into the Hong Kong dollar. I see it's about 7.8, let's say $8 to 8 Hong Kong dollar to 1 US. I just think it's an interesting market and dynamic with the Hong Kong dollar and what they're looking to do now with crypto. I find to be fascinating in the fact that they're allowing China, mainland China crypto firms to be able to house and do business there. I think there's an interesting dynamic going on with the Hong Kong dollar. I just don't understand the Forex market enough to leverage it. Yeah, working to our moon. I love those flare rewards and monthly flare drops too, bro. Yes. I think people who are in the Forex trading, I mean, the idea for sure, depending on where you are, is if you're good at it, it's got to get the word out that you're good at doing it. Like anything. Colin says, I'm loading up on some XDC. Oh, nice. I don't have any XDC, family. I don't have any. Let's see here. Do I see anything about, I don't see anything here. Fee schedule. I'm looking at the BAB app to see if there was something else that I missed sharing with you guys. But it doesn't look like I missed anything. Oh, okay. All right, crypto fam. Appreciate you guys checking in. Work until I moon. RC, Colin Hughes, Danny Load. As always, appreciate you guys checking in. Appreciate each and every one of you being here. 179 Kevin, Burtown Music Group. Appreciate you guys checking in. Welcome to Earth TV. Appreciate you checking in, man. It's always a cool time when you hang out. It says AM. What's going on, AM? Appreciate you checking in this morning. Freedom Prospector, I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you guys taking the time to hit that like button for sure. And for all the people just hanging out, watching the Crypto Seas, please consider subscribing to the channel. We got to break the freaking crazy sub count ban thing kind of going on, if you will. DJ Jarvis, thanks for checking in. Appreciate you being here. As always, Kyle T. Moore, legendary. Appreciate you being here. XRP Precision Brews and Spanish, XRP Precision Beats and Spanish Cobra. Appreciate you checking in this morning. Michael O2 was first in the building. Appreciate you, my guy. Kevin Land, thank you for hanging out this morning. I appreciate you. All right, guys, listen, I'm going to end this video. Let's see here. Like I do all of my videos. And remind you guys, if I can find that, hold on here, what happened? Remind you guys of this. Can't forget this. Can never, ever forget it. Check it out. Laptop issues, what's going on? My laptop will cooperate. Come on, laptop. Visual is so much better. Guys, if you didn't have a chance to hit that like button on the way in.
Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a
Internet.
cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating, or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know, that the battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. Go get it.
I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya. Bye.